iGEM team. It's nice to meet all of you. You can call me Dr. C. I've kind of taken that initial away from all the other professors at Alma that and their last name would say I just thought everybody call me Dr. C. I have two students here from the Alma iGEM team, two of many. There's quite a number of them, but two of the leaders of the team here. And I'll let them introduce themselves as well and talk a little bit about iGEM.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Harwood. I am a junior at Alma College, and I'm the vice president of the team, and I'm the head of the human practices department.
I'm Jordan Prelip. I'm a senior at Alma College, and I work in human practices with Mackenzie as her right-hand woman, and then I'm the team secretary.
All right, so you were all just watching a little video about iGEM, right? So, what do you think? Exciting? Kind of cool, maybe a little too early still. And so this is if I remember, it's like a
biotech and genetics intro.
So, and you've talked a little bit about iGEM, or just what you've seen this morning?
Yeah, assume we don't know anything.
Yeah.
We know that there's a competition, that Alma has a team, that you went to Paris.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's the exciting part of it too, right? When we get into sort of the competition aspect, they can tell you a lot about their experience in it in a moment. I can tell you a little bit about what iGEM is and sort of how it relates to biotech. And while iGEM, it stands for the International Genetically Engineered Machine Competition, right? And here, when they say machine, they're not talking about a piece of lab equipment. The machine in iGEM is actually the living thing. It's the microbe or the cell. The idea is that we can try and genetically reprogram it to do something useful. So, I know it's still maybe a little early, but I like a little audience participation. So I want you to take a second to think about a real-world problem you would like to have solved. Am I stealing what you guys had done in the presentation? What's a problem in the world? It could be a big problem, small problem, doesn't matter. What's a problem you'd like to see a solution for? Problem in the world today?
Plastic waste.
Plastic waste is a good one. Any others?
I hear increasing stuff about PFAS and in the water.
Yeah, right. So pollution, pollutants like PFAS is a big one.
Cancer.
This is a big cancer. Cancer is a big one too. And PFAS, I remember hearing some stories about that, like in Lake Michigan, I think.
Yeah.
As well, a lot of waterways. All right. So there's probably others you can think of. If we took some time, I'm sure we can come up with all manner of problems, big and small, local, global, right? So there are a lot of ways we can use living systems to potentially solve these problems. I mean, some of them are problems of living systems to begin with, right? Cancer is a problem of our own health. There are some examples, this is actually some of the early examples of things you can do in iGEM or in this field. It's kind of like biotechnology, but actually it's almost taking it further, where we would refer to it as synthetic biology. Can we recreate some biological behaviors? So an example I know from the world of cancer treatment is taking a microbe and programming it so that it will only attack cells that present themselves as cancerous, right? So taking something that's like a germ or a pathogen and making it only attack cancer cells. Things like plastic waste, right? We can take microbes and give them new capabilities of breaking down plastic, right? So there's a lot of iGEM teams that focus on projects like that. So it's an exciting field. It's sort of, I think, the wave of the future, right? To be able to do this, and there's really not a lot of limits in terms of what you can address and solve using this technology. And the best part about it too is that, especially through the iGEM competition, it's things that you can do, right? And you'll hear, I'll turn this over to the students in a second. This is not something where I'm, directing them and telling them they have to carry out